this is a real quick, well, I don't know how quick it's going to be, but just on a beautiful, bright, sunny day, when I'm flying on a bright, sunny day like today, beautiful blue sky, the Mavic Mini has trouble, and I have trouble too, making the adjustments for the bright sunlight. And being a photographer, before I was a drone pilot, I'm very familiar with how to control it with neutral density filters on my big camera. But this little bitty thing, the lens, the little bitty lens on a Mavic Mini, is quite different. Putting a neutral density filter on that little tiny lens compared to my DSLR. Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I decided to help me out with the bright sun on a day like this, because I want to fly sometimes through the day, and it's just a pain trying to get the sun. I'll have to put it in manual, then I'll dial down the EV comp on it, and then lock it in, and then when I get out of when it's not cloudy, when the sun comes out of clouds or something, and it gets bright again, or then it gets dark again, then I have to make another adjustment on it, blah blah blah. Whereas if, and I've researched these, you use these neutral density filters, and these are Fstop Labs. They were like 50 bucks on Amazon. Comes with this little cloth, cleaning cloth, and a nice little box here with the neutral density filters in them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try probably the highest one. It's ND16. Now there's 6 of them, and there's an ND4, 8, and 16, and then there's an ND4, 8, and 16 PL, and I guess that stands for polarize, or polarizer, polarized lens. I'm not sure what the difference between using just the ND16 or the ND16 PL, and one way to find out for sure is to try both. So I'm going to try the darkest ND16 on it right now, and take it up, and we'll see how it does. A little piece of plastic on there, and I'll boy, they're so tiny. I'll upload a video. You all probably seen all kinds of them anyway, but just in case you haven't, I want to record this with of course with the video on my iPad Mini. I'll record it, record the flight, and let you guys see. Now evidently, okay, that has a setting on. Okay, I see what alright, it looks like the PL, you can dial it. Okay, that's what it is. You can dial the polarize, the strength of it, I guess. See, there's nothing that came with it that tells you anything. There's no paper or nothing. So I guess you just got to go kind of on your own. But my fingers are so thick, and I'm gonna have to be very careful getting these out and not touching the lens. I did bring an extra lens cleaning cloth that I have these around. I have these all over the place for my camera. So we're going to do this real quick, guys, and I'll come back on and let you guys know what I discovered. Okay. All right, I'm flying around, and I've got the ND16, and probably can't see it right up there, but it is a huge difference in bright sunlight. It just makes a huge difference. I was a little bit skeptical, but I kind of figured that it would help out a lot, and it has, and is helping out a lot. Now this is the ND16, and it's kind of cloudy. The sun's going in and out a little bit, but it's mostly bright. But I probably could get by with the next one down from the 16. Whoop, sorry about that. The next one down from the 16. The 8, I think. But we're just hovering up there, and I'm just kind of going around, looking around, seeing how it looks when I point the gimbal up into the sky. How dark and bright. That's really okay. I'm panning around to the east, and I'm gonna put the gimbal up a little. Pretty much all the sky right there, and we'll go around more towards the sun, and I'm watching my histogram there. That's starting to get a little blown out now. Of course, looking directly at it, and the sun just came out full too, so now we're getting back away from the sun, and you can see the histogram going more towards the middle, which is what we like to have it, so where it's not blown out on the right or left. Left is shadows, right's the highlights. So, but this is just a short flight. I wanted to use these ND filters on the Mavic and see how they did. And yeah, the next one from this one is a, man, that the lettering is so tiny on them things, I can't even read it. It's ND4, it looks like, and this is a, now this is the ND4. The other one must be oop, I just put my thumb on the thing, on the lens right on the front of it. This is the ND8. Yeah, okay, so I'll have to give those a little quick polish. But anyway, we'll get some use out of these ND filters. I was hoping that would be the case. So if you guys are looking for pretty good, they got good reviews, look up the Fstop Labs on YouTube, do some research, and they have them on Amazon, probably other places too. All right, well, holler at y'all later. Bye. Peace out.